Going to Mito for a weekend of Ume Matsuri, Ume Festival and other wonderful things about Mito was so much fun, so I wanted to share it with you. I'm Phoebe. I was born in Japan and I'm being here back for another year, so come and join me exploring Japan. Mito is in the Ibaraki prefecture, which is just a little bit above Tokyo. This train is a train that comes specifically from Tokyo. It's sort of like the first class experience of the Matsuri. And inside the Matsuri there's a market and you can buy your own plums, you can buy your own plum wine like I've been drinking, and there's all sorts of delicious foods. As you can see, I love this fish stuff, it's so good, fish on a stick. Then you enter the Karakuen, which is the garden. Ticket costs about $20 I think, and it's just beautiful. The day we went was a bit cloudy, so it was a bit hard to see, but they're just gorgeous. They're a little bit different to sakura with colors and also shape and also scent. The ume have a lovely scent of rose. Ume means plum, and so in June these plum blossoms will become plums ready to pick. In the Karakuen there's also a bamboo grove, and I just love bamboo forests, so it felt very peaceful and a lovely green change to all the pink and white. As we're walking around, it's not that big, the Karakuen, but it's big enough to spend at least an hour and a half walking through the trees with the flowers, taking a few photos, taking a few videos. There's also a well, a really old well with water that's very warm. It was really fun actually. I didn't take a video of it, I'm really sorry, but that was also cool. This is the typical plum flower, and the view is amazing. So across the train tracks is a man-made lake which has some lovely swans, which we'll see a bit later on. But I just love the color of the white with this like burgundy, pinky, yeah, what do you call that? I don't even know. And on this day they were going to have a light up show in the evening, so we saw a little bit of the preparations for it. It looks really cool and we're very excited. Here's the man-made lake with a black swan. Now I haven't seen many black swans apart from in Perth in Western Australia, where they're quite known and Perth is renowned for it. They have the black swan on the West Australian flag. So it was really delightful to see some black swans. Natto, one of the popular and famous things about Mito. Dinner was delicious, and then afterwards we came to the light show. Most of it was lights, but there are some candle lights later on. Everything looked so different lit up in the light up show, and it was so busy. There were so many people and it was really cold. This was the first weekend of March and it was freaking cold, so if you do come in early March or late February, please bring your gloves, bring everything that you need. It does get chilly. And there was about 8 minutes of fireworks, which was really cute, really delightful, and beforehand there was some singing and dancing and just some classic traditional Japanese style celebration. It was really beautiful. I love fireworks. These are the candle light ups, and they're actually pictures of things. Some are like pictures of flowers, but I think the big main one is actually one of a dragon, because this is the year of the dragon. It was really cute to see, and so many people put in so much work to do this, so props to them. We were in the area of the Karakuen from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m, so it was a long day, but it was delightful. Then the next day we went to Oarai Aquarium, which was a lot of fun. I do love aquariums. I love the little small crabs, and I like all the little jellyfish. Don't particularly like jellyfish, don't like to meet them, but I think they're beautiful to watch and take videos of. They're just, cool. So one thing you might not know is in Japan, these sunfish are really popular. I don't know why. They're called mambo, and yeah, people really like them. So it's a bit interesting. They also have these cute little garden eels, the spotted garden eel. They're about 30 centimeters long and they just hang out in the sand. It's so cute. I just love them so much. Okay. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'm good. This puffin was dancing for me, so that was very nice of him. Thank you, Mr. Puffin. I'm not usually into aquariums and zoos just because like it's really heartbreaking to see when animals don't have proper companionship, but this one was actually not too bad. Also in Oarai is massive shrines and temples for sea gods, and a lot of people come here to watch the first New Year's sunrise. I've heard that like you have to prep up and get there the night before, or you have to get there really early in the morning at 2 a.m. or so. So it seems to be quite an iconic place for the sunrise over the Pacific Ocean. There was a dolphin and seal sort of show, and although most of it was entertaining, there was one dolphin that was just not chill. Like it just wasn't good. But all the active dolphins were lovely and fun, and they seemed to be enjoying themselves. And I kept thinking about the morality of all of this while I was watching, because essentially sea lions are like dogs, and so they feel pleasure from receiving rewards from doing certain things. And I don't know enough about dolphin biology, but I imagine it's a little bit similar too, but they have more social needs from what I understand, so that was also running through my head as well. Also, just a sound warning: if you're neurodivergent, or if you have sensitive ears, or you are a musician and like your ears, bring earbuds with you everywhere that you ever expect to hear sound, because there's a lot of loud sounds. We spent a couple of hours at the aquarium and then ate sushi for lunch. And then the next day I returned back to Iwaki and went past the samurai school, which back in the old times, where the big tribe leaders, are they clan leaders? They had schools for samurai, and you would be a student until you're 40 years old. And this is where they were taught. So it was really cool to come and check it out. And the garden is amazing. Like, imagine if all schools had really peaceful looking gardens, how much better we would have been able to focus and learn and just be in a place of receptivity and openness. So yeah, it was really beautiful. I also had the fun adventure of bumping into a fellow foreign person. It's very rare for me actually, because Iwaki has very few foreigners. But this foreigner, I sort of recognized the quality about them, and I was like, oh, they're probably from the south, they're probably from the southern hemisphere. And then I later walked past them at the train station, and they said that they were from Ballarat, which is in Victoria, near Melbourne. So I was like, I knew it. So that was fun. I also had a really good coffee here in Mito. I had a decaf soy, and it was really good. A little expensive, about $7-8, but one of the best coffees I've had in Japan. And there's also a massive department store that all the older ladies that I work with in Iwaki love. So I checked that out, but yeah, it is for the upper generations. There's a lot of stuff in Mito, but Monday there was no one there. Like, it was almost completely empty. Even walking to the train station, until I entered it, I hardly saw anyone. This is a little memorial area for a poem that has some meaning, which I don't really understand. I'm not quite good with Japanese poetry yet, but I really like how they present these monuments inscribed with poems. So that was my trip in Mito. How cute is Mito-chan with the natto head? I'll see you next time for some more Japanese adventures, foods, or flavors.